startled me.
Oh, I didn't know anyone was in here.
And I didn't know you could play the piano.
I only play when I'm alone.
Well, you shouldn't be so shy. No one's going to compare you to a professional.
But I am a professional.
Oh.
I made my debut in Town Hall a week before the war. Jeffrey Meredith, you see?
Why, it says you were brilliant. Forgive me, Jeff, I should have known.
I was going to appear with the Philharmonic. I didn't, but I have the contract to prove I might have.
Well, please go on, Jeff. I'd like to hear you.
No, I don't like to be stared at.
I'll look the other way and listen, Jeff.
I'd rather not. I'm not ready for people yet. Please don't insist.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Thank you. Can you keep a secret, though?
About 10 minutes.
Dr. Evans isn't a doctor at all.
What is he?
A patient, just like Mrs. Patty.
Oh, do you think so?
For 5 years now, he's promised to get me in the face.
No, he's a doctor, Jeff. It says so on his door. He wouldn't lie.
Do you believe a man is what he claims to be?
I'm a trusting soul. I like to believe the best of people.
Oh, it's best to believe the worst. If you believe the worst, then the worst is only half bad at best, and the best is no worse than expected, so it's best to believe the worst.
You know, Jeffrey, that's just obscure enough to be profound. What does it mean?
Oh, it's simple. If a man says he's wise, you call him a fool. If he says he's a fool, you believe him.
Only a foolish man claims to be wise.
Exactly, which proves I'm right. Dr. Emmett is a fool. He says he's a doctor. The war's been over for 5 years. Where's his miracle?
Some things take a long time to heal, Jeffrey.
Well, I can't wait much longer. I'm getting old. I'll be 26 soon.
And that's ancient. Why don't you forget your appearance and play anyhow? Don't condemn your audience before you give them a chance to be kind.
Oh, look at me, and tell me an audience won't shudder at the sight of me. Look! You see?
I see nothing to hide, Jeffrey.
Dr. Emmett told you what to say.
No, he didn't, I promise. But you should give him a little more time.
All right. I'll give him 5 years more.
Fair enough.
Do you know something?
Not a thing. I'm awed by the magnitude of what I don't know.
Now, I wouldn't tell this to anyone else. Hannibal really can't play the violin.
No.
Yes.
Well, of course, I'm tone deaf.
I'll tell you something else. I sometimes wish I was.
You're a sweet boy to pretend.
Hannibal can't play. Yeah, he does. I really can, but I won't. You think that's funny?
Not very.
What am I going to do with you? You put me right off my coffee. You know there's no rat in the hall.
But Mrs. Savage doesn't. She's bored here and I intend to make life more interesting for her.
Thank you, Fairy. You'll be happy to know that I just aged 50 years. That puts me well over the 100 mark.
Then we should have a birthday party. I'll make candles.
You'll sit down quietly and drink your coffee.
Oh dear, I ate too much.
You shouldn't exercise right after a meal, Hannibal.
I know, but if I wait till I'm comfortable, my conscience will feel me.
Any messages for me today, Miss Willie?
None.
Then would it be possible to send to the village and get tonight's newspaper?
Well, if you serve the coffee, I'll ask Dr. Emmett.
Gladly.
Here you go, Bingo.
Oh, but Florence hasn't been served yet.
Oh, don't stand on manners, Jeff. Miss Willie knows just how you like your coffee. I'll get my own.
Very well. Thank you.
You're annoying.
Well, you singled me out for attention, Miss Willie. It's not fair, and it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Jeff, I'm so tired tonight. I didn't remember. You'll have to forgive me.
Of course, I forget too.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the best dressed of them all?
Fairy who? Creaming your coffee, Fairy?
Please. Do you think this dress does anything for me? I made it myself.
It's sheer delight. Sugar?
5. I didn't have time to finish it, so I put it together with pins.
Hannibal?
Oh, thank you.
Would you like to know a way to make that exercise more enjoyable, Hannibal?
An enjoyable way of losing weight is yet to be invented.
Well, I know of a way. All you need is a deck of cards.
I went to a fortune teller when I was 14. Everything he told me turned out wrong. I never believed in cards after that.
Fairy, now throw them up in the air.
Why?
To lose weight? No, all you have to do is pick them up one by one.
Oh, I like that. It's tidy.
I learned it in a beauty course.
Thank you, Mrs. Savage. It's a great improvement.
Wouldn't it be easier to pick them up sideways?
Much. Man was made all wrong. His stomach should be in back. That way, when he bends, he doesn't get in the way. When he kneels, his legs buckle up instead of neatly folding behind him. And why should his nose be in front? It only gets in the way when he kisses.
Oh, you're so right.
I guess God was in a hurry.
Well, Hannibal, what are we doing now?
We're losing weight!
Well, would you postpone that for a few moments? Would you all go upstairs to the study? I need to speak to Mrs. Savage. Florence, would you take the coffee up with you?
I do hate having coffee upstairs. It's so middle class. Where's John Thomas?
Oh, I think you left him up on the photograph, Florence.
Oh yes, he adores the classics.
Upstairs, downstairs, till I think I'll scream. May I stay, Dr. Emmett? No, you may not.
Miss Willie tells me you seem anxious to see tonight's newspapers. Why?
Habit.
Well, here they are. It will undoubtedly please you to know that you've caused considerable trouble again.
Have I? Oh, Titus on the front page. Senator trapped in White House hothouse.
I've just been speaking to him. He's exceedingly angry.
Imagine pulling up all those petunias. What will everyone think?
As a result of this, your position here has deteriorated considerably.
And my disposition has blossomed enormously. Anything about Samuel?
Oh yes, here's the Boston Post.
Oh dear, all those bricks right on top of him. Chimney collapses on Boston jurist. Well, for some people it takes a ton of bricks, you know.
How could they possibly have believed you?
They should be committed, shouldn't they? Nothing about Lily Bell?
Your batting average for mischief is 100%, Mrs. Savage.
Oh, what a horrible picture of Lily Bell. This would frighten me the very name.
According to this, she resisted arrest.
So I see. Female vandal invades museum. Berserk heiress bites police. Now they really are fools, aren't they, Doctor?
What do you hope to gain, Mrs. Savage?
Better term.
For your freedom,
For my husband's memorial fund.
your children believe that money could be put to better use.
Of course, their own. Lily Bell settled over $1 million on her ex-husband. Samuel and Titus spent just as much to jobs to which they had no right. Is that better use?
Your children believe your memorial fund most unorthodox, Mrs. Savage.
That's absurd. There are plenty of charities for people in desperate need, but not for the people with a desperate need to be foolish.
What brought you to that conclusion?
My own life. No matter what we have, we never forget the foolish things we've never gotten. Why, if Hannibal had been given a violin when he wanted one, he wouldn't need one now.
That is quite possible.
I want my husband to be remembered with warmth and gratitude for a few foolish dreams that came true. I will not give up my memorial to him.
I want to discuss this with you further. But, at the moment, you have visitors waiting. You may come in now, Senator. I'll be just outside, if you need anything.
My headache's gone.
How dare you make a fool of me? How dare you?
You tried to kill me! You knew that old chimney would fall if I started pulling bricks out, didn't you?
We're really not a very bright family now, are we?
Oh, you must be proud indeed to see the name of Savage held up to ridicule again.
Did you dig, Titus?
8 FBI men jumped me, pushed my face in the dirt, thought I was planting a bomb.
Why didn't you tell the papers the